You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
My father, Isaac Liverpool, and my mother, Edwelyn Bartholomew, used to sing many songs and sankeys, so often that I learnt them all. A little more oil in the lamp, keep it burning. A little more oil in the lamp, I pray. A little more oil in the lamp, keep it burning. Keep it burning till the break of day. When he walked home from the garden with all his peas and his corn, under the stress and load of the day, oh, he would sing. And there was I, listening to him and hear him. I am a warrior out in the field, and I can sing, and I can shout, and I can tell it all about that Jesus died for me. When I get over yonder in that happy paradise, when I get over yonder in the field. And on a Sunday morning, we would walk to my aunt in Bethel. And when she would be making a pea soup, and she would be singing while the pea soup boiling. Oh, what sweet voices between my father and herself. While I yearned for the pea soup. And she sang, how sweet the name of Jesus sounds in a believer's ear. It soothes its sorrows, heals its wounds, and drives away his fear. It makes the wounded spirit whole and calm the troubled breast. This manna to the hungry soul and to the weary rest. And before he went to bed at night, and he said his prayer, he must sing. Even though he sang a very long prayer, he gave God thanks for the day in this manner. I must have the Savior with me, for I dare not walk alone. I must have his presence near me, and his arms around his own. Then my soul shall dare go ill. Let him lead me where he will. I will go without a murmur, and his footsteps follow still. Oh, he suffered from high blood pressure. And when the nausea took him, and the giddiness, he never gave up. He even gave God thanks for the illness, singing all the time. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a fortress of glory divine. Yeah, of salvation, purchased of love, born of the Spirit, washed in his blood. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. But my mother was a Catholic, and when he sang his Baptist hymns and sankeys, she would counter him with a Catholic hymn. And so she was trying to shut him up. But she sang with a beautiful and sweet voice. And she sang, "Oh, come to the throne of grace. Oh, come to the heart most pure. To Mary, your hope of life, in whom salvation is sure. Oh, Lady of Fatima, hail, Immaculate Mother of Grace. Oh, pray for us, help us today, the hope of the human race." And when somebody in the village died, or his good friends died, sometimes he didn't go to the funeral, but he stayed home and he sang. He was at the funeral in spirit. Shall we ever all meet again? Shall we ever all meet again? On that great judgment morning, when the book shall be opened and the name shall be called. Oh, how sad it will be when I take my departure and I turn away from heaven for not serving my Lord. And when he had no money, and he was depressed, or he won nothing in the sweepstake, and poverty stared him in his face, oh, he turned to his God, and he sang. Love lifted him. I was singing deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, very deeply staying within, thinking to rise no more, no more. But the master of the sea heard my despairing cry. From the waters lifted me, now safe am I. Love lifted me, love lifted me, when nothing else can help. Love lifted me, love lifted me, love lifted me, love lifted me, oh, love lifted me. Love lifted me. And on a Sunday evening, all of us would come around the bed. Concert time. Rupert, Vaughn, Uriel, Jean, Cynthia. Concert time. And my mother would teach us. Soft as the voice of an angel, breathing a lesson unheard. Hope with a gentle persuasion whispers her comforting word. Wait till the darkness is over. Wait till the tempest is done. Hope for the sunshine tomorrow, after the shower is gone. Whispering hope, oh how welcome thy voice, oh how welcome thy voice, making my heart in its sorrow rejoice. And before we went to bed, in the darkness of night, cool night, my mother would teach us as if it was a prayer before we went to sleep. In the evening, by the moonlight, you could hear us darkies singing. In the evening, by the moonlight, you could hear the banjo ringing. How the old folks would enjoy it. They would sit all night and listen as we sang in the evening by the moonlight. In the evening, you could hear. In the evening, by the moonlight, you could hear. How the old folks would enjoy it. They would sit all night and listen as we sang in the evening by the moonlight.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover Cover me, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsh, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, as you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
course, ladies and gentlemen, we do mean that. We originate, we don't imitate. To put that, we put that in words for you. Take a listen.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our pledge to you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, by extension, the global world, that will bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Let me bring in my pal, the young man himself, Uncle Tommy. Tommy, how you going? Welcome.
Very good, thank you, and yourself.
Today is a fantabulous day, Tommy. What's the
Praise
good word?
God, from whom all blessings. I said, praise God, from whom all blessings flow.
That's it. That's it right there. That's it right there. Yeah. So today was a splendiferous day for you so far, right?
Absolutely fabulous.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. So Tommy, I guess.
Hey, how you like the results of the match last night?
Man, I stay up all night and watch the game, you know.
So did I.
I stay up all night and watch the game, boy. And TKR bring it home, boy. Yeah.
Yeah, that was absolutely fabulous.
Yeah. You know, when cricket in your blood, and the good thing about it was Trinidad against Guyana. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you know, that have become, this CPL have become such a staple now, in that it's now Caribbean islands versus Caribbean islands. Right? So whoever came up with that idea is a brilliant idea. They came up with a brilliant
Oh yeah.
idea. Yeah. We had to give them credit for that, because you know everybody wants TKR to be
Yeah,
in
but
the
we were
final.
long overdue for a window, because the last time we won was 2020.
5 years ago.
Yep.
What, you know the years we won it? What were the years? You know the years we won it? I don't remember the years.
All of the years?
Yeah.
Well, before 25 was 20.
Right. Caribbean Soul go tell me.
But I'll have to do the research.
Yeah, don't worry yourself. Caribbean Soul go tell me. He go tell me.
See, he was first today.
Yeah, Caribbean Soul. Send me pictures of the sink now, man. You want to see the finishing touches, right, Tommy? We gotta see how the sink finish.
Yep.
But Tommy, did you hear that the US catch a boat with one set of drugs in it? Did you hear that?
No, I stopped listening in a kind of way. But
Okay.
I would expect many more boats of drugs to be found.
So it really a boat out there with drugs in through then?
Yeah, I think we have a oversupply of drugs with boats with drugs now. Especially since they're out there going to be many more boats with drugs.
So you think is what we should do is capture all them boats and go after all them boats and capture them?
No, let them keep blowing them up.
You're being serious, or?
It don't matter anymore, really,
Oh, okay.
whether they're innocent or guilty. Once they're out there, that's it.
Also, you change your mind then?
I ain't changed my mind. I just come to a realization that it don't matter what anyone thinks that's sensible or logical. They're gonna do what they are out there to do.
Okay. All right. Caribbean Soul says, congratulations to TKR for bringing home that victory last night. I started to panic when Ghana started dropping our wickets down. Nah, panic for. And you see, you know where Akil Hussein from? Lavantino. You know that, right?
I didn't realize that,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
now
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, Akil Hussein from Lavantil, man. He did 6 and he did 4, and he brought home the victory. Yeah. Clifford, good
Yep.
evening. Tommy and Wall Street, looking forward. Gail Rasman, good night to you. Gail Rasman say, good night, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and my Facebook family. Good night to you. Miss Santa Cruz says, good night, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Good night to my friends in the village. Yeah. Good evening, all. Yeah. So, Tommy, they had a celebration today for the cricketers and Jerome Richard and Keyshawn Walcott.
Keyshawn Walcott.
So it was two set of ceremonies, right? Or was all in one?
We have a lot to celebrate.
But Tommy,
We have quite a bit to celebrate, so they had to
you
bring it
don't
on.
find, you really don't find, since the government came into power, we have a lot to celebrate more than we have ever celebrated in the last 10 years. You don't find so?
I fully agree.
But you think that's a coincidence that these things are happening?
It can be described as a coincidence, but or either heaven smiling on us.
No, I feel that there's been like a vast veil of negativity in the past 10 years under the PNM. That now we have seen the light. You know, they say they see the light at the end of the tunnel. We have seen the light at the end of the tunnel, and we see now, by almost on a daily basis, we could see positive things happening for the country. It's one set of positive things. I forget, the fourth is still trying to make it into something else. You know, if they ain't trying to drag, you know, the Minister of Homeland Security, you know, talking about Tommy, didn't Patrick Manning meet with gang members one time in the Hyatt?
Absolutely.
You remember that? You remember that?
Yep,
PNM
I
people
remember.
that? All you
I
remember
remember.
that? Oh,
I remember.
all you conveniently forgetting. Conveniently, yeah. Volsang says, top of the evening, Walls and Uncle Tommy. Top of the evening to you too. Anthony Ford, good night, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy. Good night to you. Hafiz Mohammed, bless. Good evening, Warshik and Uncle Tommy. Bless to you too. Clinton Williams, boy. Good night, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy. The chat followers on board. I tell you, I went to school, I followed him, Clinton Williams from Tobago. Right?
Yeah, you did say that.
Hafiz Mohammed, good evening to you too as well.
Is this the same Clinton Williams?
Nah, I think that's a different one. I don't think that one from Tobago. I don't think so. Joan Biznat, good night to you. Good night to you. Bennett Thomas, good evening, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy and all in the chat. Just joined. Good night to you. Yeah. Hey, look, my partner, Curtis Monteshad, boy. Curtis, how you going? Good night, Warshik and Uncle Tommy.
Hey, good.
Monica says, good night, everyone in the village. Good night to you.
Monica.
Yeah, Uncle Tommy and Wall Street blessing. Yeah, man. Oh, here we go. I tell you, Caribbean, so what I sent it for me. Here's the list of the years Trinidad team have won these finals. T20, 2011, 2012. Oh, no. Okay, CPL, 2015, 2017, 2018, 2020, and 2025. So they won it in 15, 17, 18, 20, and 2025. Yeah, them was good years. Good years. Tommy, Monica says she came in first this morning at 4:30 a.m.
How come we didn't see her?
How come we didn't see that?
I saw Soul first.
No, I sent out the link last night about 9 something, right? 10 something. I was only wait up that time when I eat pepper sauce. Yeah, I had to check that.
What time did Soul?
Yeah, because folks, there's two links that goes out there. One goes out on YouTube, and once you have subscribed to YouTube, you'll get the link. And then I sent out another one via WhatsApp. Yeah. Volsang say, Walls, is that a Winston nut you're rocking? I think that's what I was called it, VS.
And your tie.
Yeah, the tie. Ginger, welcome. So Monica says she was first, and then Volsang comes second. Hey, boy, gotta check that thing, guys. Anderson Wilson, welcome. Ginger
Something's wrong
Marat.
with it showing Soul
Huh?
first.
Yeah,
Something is wrong with Soul showing first then.
I guess so. I had to check it. Blessed evening, soul, and all else in the village. Welcome, Mr. Intellectual. Paul Sami, welcome, Paul. Caribbean source of plenty rain in the north. Welcome, Paul Sami. Welcome to you. Paul Sami says, blessed good night, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and everyone on the live. Vishnu Pandit, a pleasant good night, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all on the chat, locked on listening to my favorite program. Have a safe and blessed night, everyone. Same to you, my friend. Monica Ramki soon want to know what happened this morning. Ninja Girl, welcome. Good evening, Professor Walshit and Uncle Tommy, and everyone in the village. Blessings. KFC, welcome.
Hello, good night, Professor Walshit, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, man.
I want to wish my
Good night,
princess happy
KFC.
birthday. More life, health, and strength. My daughter turned 5 yesterday.
Okay, good. Yeah.
I went and do a
Happy birthday to your beautiful daughter.
Yeah, then my daughter. 2 daughters I have, you know. If them love me, I don't care about the rest. But Mr. Walshit,
yeah,
you're blessed.
I want to congratulate the Tikaro team, Pualan and Puran, for bringing a trophy.
Yeah.
After 13 years, you get gold and we get silver and a trophy.
Correct is right.
13 years we was on that pain and blood sin after the last wicked regime. So we see with sportsmen going.
Correct.
So just had to pray and hope and everything go correct with them sportsmen and sportswomen so we can live the underprivileged youths and them in the rural community to come across sport to take you out of poverty to
Correct is right, man. Sport is the way.
Yeah, sports is the way. You might think because everybody can be doctors and lawyers and judge and magistrate and thing in there.
Correct.
And running take you out of property, Mr. Wash it. Look who is today.
I true enough. I know joke, but running no. Just running no.
Yeah,
running
running.
no.
Right now you want to run out. You want to run over 60 and 70 far. You wanna come back to for the last 9-10 years. You want to run? No, you feeling to run again. You feel to bring a medal now.
Yeah, feeling good to run again, boy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was saying congratulations to all these stars and them, man. But I know they will recognize and because we do it already and we could do it again. Because we Kishon Walcott, you get big times, you get bigger times now.
Correct is right.
And I see Dream Richard down there, down point 14. But they pay them abandon that stadium down there. We go fix that stadium down there and create runners, track and field runners down there. Because we had a flood the use of them don't watch it. Cause too much of the use of them dying out.
Yeah.
Remember even man Rowley promised you how much they promised you in Euro community with the money?
100 million.
100 million. And we can't see it at all. We create, we make our 5 pool. One in Malone, you have Instagram trace, and we create no artist, we create no swimmers, nothing at all.
Yeah. Correct.
So that way again, you bring back the sports to everybody in the community, man.
Yeah, man.
Give out of poverty. So I love to understand, love and respect.
Yeah, man. Tommy, I want to make a. I want to. You know how long I go solo. I want to go solo here. Where is this solo thing, boy?
Go ahead.
I don't know. Maximize. Oh, here we go. Oh, I have to maximize and minimize now. So, folks, this is a sort of an editorial. I want the people of Trinidad and Tobago to know the reason why I'm in the position that I am today is because of a track and field scholarship to Seton Hall University. First person in my family to go to college and get a degree. Coming out of Chumaka Claventil, building one apartment, 2-1. And if it wasn't for that scholarship, I wouldn't be where I am today. So what I am going to do, I'm going to give a proposal to the current government. And this is purely volunteer. I ain't asking for no pay. I ain't want no money. Because you make a life by what you give rather than what you receive. I ain't asking for a dry penny. However, if I had to come to Trinidad, I would like them to subsidize my transportation, my flight and everything. But here's my suggestion. My suggestion is this. It's for the Ministry of Sports to establish a department, call it the Scholarship Department. And this department, of course, with my assistance, will identify athletes in Trinidad and Tobago and will work on getting them athletic scholarship to universities across the United States of America. In addition to that, we're not just going to look for scholarship to universities, but we're also going to look for scholarship to boarding schools. And here's why that is important. I can talk about that because our son went to boarding school for 2 years. 2 years. Right? And
yes, say it right. Say our son, Dr. Libon.
So, yeah, our son, Dr. Libon.
Tell him.
Dr. Libon went to boarding school for 2 years. 2 years. And after 2 years at boarding school, received a soccer scholarship. Right? And as I tell him, all the skills he have, he learned it from his father. He has skills with a Z, not skills with a S. So, folks, there's another avenue than just going straight to a Division I college or going straight to a 4-year college. You could go to a junior college, which is 2 years. Yeah? Which is 2 years. I just got a note there from my partner, Winford James, Dr. Winford James. He said, Prof, another gem. I got to look at that. Anyway, You can go to a junior college for 2 years and then go on to a 4-year university. There's also NAIA schools, which you can also go to. So my proposal is for the government to establish a department within the Ministry of Sports for scholarships. And here what that does, right? It now creates a pool for the country when it comes to basketball, football or soccer, track and field, swimming, golf. And Tommy, Trinidad has some excellent golfers. My partner, one of my partners, used to be in here. His daughter is one of the top junior golfers in Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? She could easily get golf scholarship. Easy, easy. So that is my proposal to the government in order for us to start to inspire people for a better tomorrow. So I'm gonna take this call quickly here. Alistair, welcome.
Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good
I
night,
was watching
sir.
the news there. I saw a headline there on the news. Dominican Republic recover cocaine that was blown up from a boat.
Yeah, right. I
On
saw that.
Venezuela. You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. Correct.
Nice. Right. So, and then they have people doubting that ever happened, right? They say that's AI.
Yeah.
All right. So let me make my contribution now. I know you have a thing where you just boo people when they come with foolishness, right?
Correct is right.
So I want you to boo. Penny here, she trying something. Yeah, she's saying that Shamfa Kojo had to take credit for Keishan Walcott medal. And that's not so. Right?
Yeah.
Now the truth is, Anil Roberts, the then minister in 2010, 2015, he obtained 2 javelin.
Correct.
When he watched what Walcott had before, so now he got him 2 javelin. And this is what helped him to win the gold in the London Olympics.
Yeah.
Right? But she wants to take credit, giving it to Shamfa Kojo. But here the part, right? Now, Roberts, the minister then, had a program for special elite Olympians.
Yeah.
80% program, right? For elite Olympians. When Shamfa and the PNM got into power, she cut it down by 20%.
Right.
That to show you how these people really didn't care about sports.
Yeah.
Right? So I wanted to give her a boo.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Shibu.
If that's possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Shibu. Hold on. I'm gonna get Shibu. Take this Penelope breakfast. Take this penny week breakfast. Go ahead.
Right, so I sent that thing for you, receive it?
Yeah, you want to beat them?
The thing with yeah, the shanty tongue.
Yeah, have it.
Yeah, in 1970. Right, right. So if anything, I'll call you later. So I'll just call you to inform.
Bless.
Right, thank you much.
Tommy, I don't understand.
Yeah, she.
Go ahead.
She cut it from 80% to 20% program.
And they want to take credit. They want to take credit. And Tommy, let me, boy, it's sad and boy. Them fellas and them, no innovative ideas they come up with in the last 10 years. Right? Sports down the drain. And all in a sudden, there's a revival and people are happy with sports and them want to take credit. Look. And let me say this. Even Otto Bolin is upset too. So There's an article in the Guardian. Bolden Blast Entries offers again to help revive track and field. Yeah. Legendary sprinter and world-renowned broadcaster Otto Bolden has issued a scathing assessment of the state of track and field in Trinidad and Tobago, declaring that he has never seen it this bad and laying the blame squarely at the feet of the sport's governing body. Bolden won TNT's first ever world championship gold medal in the 200 meters in Athens in 1997, made his powerful comments during an appearance on the iSports Saturday program with Andre Errol Buttis on the I-95.5 FM here on Saturday. The former Olympic medalist did not mince words, stating that the National Association of Athletics Administration need to take a long, hard look in the mirror if the sport is to be saved from its current decline. He pointed to a stark fall from grace, noting the nation has gone from regular podium finishes to almost a decade of nothing. You hear what he said, Tommy? A decade, eh? Who was in power in that decade, Tommy?
Of nothing. A decade of nothing.
A decade of nothing. The NAA needs a national policy that will get the nation's track and field back on track, Bolden asserted. He expressed no surprise that the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago has recently ended its sponsorship deal with the entries, citing the dismal performance on the world stage as a clear reason for the withdrawal. The four-time Olympic medalist saved particular criticism for the relay program. Once a proud source of national pride and medals, TNT's women relays are completely irrelevant and the men relays non-existent, he stated bluntly. Non-existent, he stated bluntly. Contrasting TNT's current struggles with the success of other nations, Bolden highlight a critical lack of preparation and cohesion. Other countries have cohesion among 4, 5, 6, or 7 athletes, and for them it's a question of plug and play. We got away with doing it the old way for years during the Richard Thompson and Mark Burns era when the relays were at their peak, but those days are over. In a vivid analogy that underscored how far Trinidad and Tobago has fallen, Bolden added, "It's now like we are trying to run a 100-meter dash or play basketball in Converse or Chuck Taylor's All-Star sneakers." However, his message was not solely one of criticism. Bolden, who has become one of the most respected voices in the international track and field broadcasting, offers a glimmer of hope. He confirmed that if the entries demonstrate genuine commitment to change, he will seriously consider an offer to return and lend his expertise to help rebuild the sport. If things change, Bolden said, I will reconsider giving my services to the association to help rebuild track and field in Trinidad. Trinidad and Tobago ended the just concluded World Championship with 2 medals after Keyshawn took gold in the men's javelin and Jereme Richards won silver in the 400 meters. So there you have it. And Tommy, I have to be honest with you.
Yes, sir.
I believe I have a lot to offer to Trinidad and Tobago for middle distance. You notice,
Yep.
Jamaica had a 800-meter finalist. Jamaica in the final for the first time in a long time.
Jamaica wouldn't surprise me at any time given in the near future.
Yeah, Jamaica now have a finalist, and he broke the national Jamaican record. He ran 142. Right? And no, it's not just sprinters alone, you know. It's middle distance runners too. You know, I willing to give my service. I wouldn't, because I love track and field. You know, I love track and field. Anyway, let me go back to the chat real quick.
And track and field has been really good to you.
Yeah, track and field has been very good to me, man. Very good. And Tommy, as a matter of fact, let me both say, I haven't said this. Just recently, Tommy, another young lady out of Tobago, right, received a scholarship to go to Morgan State University. Right? I work with a guy in Trinidad named Michael.
With your assistance, of course.
Eh? Say that again?
I said, with your assistance, of course.
Yeah. And
I said, she received it with.
Correct. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Blessed evening, gentlemen.
Blessed evening.
Pro Uncle T and everybody on the
Same to you.
chat.
Yeah, man.
Pro, you've been articulating this idea for so long.
Correct. So long.
I thought you would have already submitted some papers to the government and are them busy putting this thing into the budget.
You know, Mr. Intellectual, what I'm going to do before the week is done, I'm going to drop a proposal and I'm going to send it to the Minister of Sports. I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's something that the country needs, and it could be factored into the budgetary allocation so that they would be able to make some adjustments.
Correct.
Listen, our country has been in such a mess, right? I don't care who want to take the credits for who do what and who didn't do this or the other. But you hear what Arthur Bolden said, right?
Yeah.
The entry is in a mess. Who are the people that was running the entry is? All PNM people. If it wasn't one who wanted to go up as a candidate, is one who was a how does call him? Manager, election manager or some kind of thing like that.
Okay.
All of them who was heading these organizations and them. Some of them in the hockey business and all them kind of thing. Them fellas and them killed the sporting industry in Trinidad and Tobago after 10 years. Telling you, after 10 years, we have nothing to show. Look at all our stadiums, all the facilities and them, the training facilities and things that it have in this country. We could have been way advanced. Anything. Another thing I wanted to share with you is this scholarship. You know that they reduced the scholarships on them to 100, right?
Yeah.
And the rest is bursaries.
Really?
Yeah. That's what the PNM did. They never wanted people to know what the students and them excelling in the subjects.
Yeah.
They don't want no competition, no nothing. I don't know how they expected this thing to the education system and the sporting system to elevate itself. Now they want to talk about they supported sport.
Yeah, they never so they supported. They cut back on sports. They cut back on sports because to them sports wasn't important.
$100 million plus.
Yeah.
Them cut that down to $10 million. You know.
Yeah.
When we footballers and them was getting a little lump sum and was able to have a league running in the country. You understand?
Yeah.
Them lick up that. So what? Anyhow, before it dampen my spirit again, all I'm suggesting is that you get in contact with them, people and them.
Yeah.
Get them that shot before they call this budget.
I will do that.
So that they could factor in your proposal.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to listen to you because I think it's only fair that you push that idea forward.
Yeah, man.
It's an excellent idea, and thumbs up for advocating that. Blessings.
Thank you. And Tommy, not only that, I want to have turf field in Trinidad and Tobago. You know what turf field is, right? And let me take this. Yeah, let me take this. COP, welcome. COP.
Professor Wall Street.
Yeah, man.
Good night to you, brother. And good night to you, Uncle Tommy. Uncle Tommy, I find
Good night to
Professor
you, my brother. Yes, sir.
holding back on the boy title. I like how they correct when they say put the doctor to it. I like how you correct when they say put the doctor to it.
Next time I'm gonna insist that he says. Next time I'm gonna insist that he says, Doctor.
Yeah, you see, we as the listeners
Malcolm. He's got to put his full handle out there, Dr. Malcolm LeBon.
Yes, we'll feel proud. Yeah, but let me say good night to Doctor.
Is that correct, Professor?
You know, that's correct. That's correct.
We put the title to the professor. I'll put him in a little back and I'll let you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The PNM just damaged sports. Them brutalize the future of the athletes in this country.
Correct.
Correct. In every community, it is a half football ground. And the robots light up all them ground and put facilities in it. Small goal competition, everything. PNM damage everything. All sporting facilities in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago dilapidated. One thing I see them do in by the Cuba sporting facility there, they build a hotel. They build a hotel. I don't know what you build in a hotel. You could have built tennis ground, volleyball ground, all about that they build a hotel. I don't know what they build a hotel over there for. Even in Tobago, no sporting facilities. They leave the athlete. Since when Trinidad and Tobago is reaching first, second, or third in World Championship in track and field? Since when? Since Keith Rowley take office in 2015. And those are facts. They leave the athletes and them undernourished. They didn't give them no support. You know why is it training? You just give them a stipend so that they could assist themselves. PNM government never assist them. Shamfa called show to me. I believe she take that money to look rosy. Everywhere she going, nice lipstick and tight pants, as if people wanted to see she in tight pants. All sporting facilities dilapidated. You should have a cameraman in Trinidad over here to be taking out all them shots and things and sending it for you.
Correct is right. Yeah.
It don't have a sporting facility in Trinidad and Tobago. Even Manny Ramjohn. They closed down Manny Ramjohn for 7 years. Them closed down just so. As Keith Rowley, mother and father, give that property there and say, well, we'll close that property. With 4 feet hole, 5 feet hole in Manny Ramjohn Stadium. Not a vehicle can drive in and go to the left hand thing. Not a vehicle. Why is he come and meet everything good? Plus, we give his administration for the past 10 years over $40 billion in the Ministry of Sports. Keith Rowley, you feel shame? You feel shame as a black man to know that we put you in charge, we give you the opportunity to represent, and instead of you represent, you just allow your ministers and them to rape we treasury, thief out the money, and today the media showing how much they earn under your governance. I thought your ministers and them could not do that. I thought you would tell your ministers and them could not involve themselves in no misconduct in public office. I thought you was telling me that. Dr. Rowley, not Dr. Rowley, for your Rowley. Professor Walsh, it is 8 o'clock. Thank you.
Bless. Yeah, Tommy, I could say without a doubt, the PNM destroyed sports in Trinidad and Tobago. Destroy it. Tommy, I had no, I didn't even want to, seriously, man. I just don't want to run for them. You understand? I running for the country, but them was in charge. They mash it up. But folks, we're going to take that quick break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Stick and stay. We'll be right back after this short message. Don't forget, as soon as you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. Please share the live.
We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
No more red, no more red, no more red, no more red, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. I'm a bye. Tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red, 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 no more red. No more rain, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest.
Petro chain workers say the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here, security. Me and them dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say me and them dead. Even the 1% say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. Me and them dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Four, every bike must have water. Five, roads smooth as six, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. We and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamla say, we and them dead. Some of the members say the party dead, dead, dead. When the CARICOM leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box. Be and them dead. Tell them Mooney Lal say be and them dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the wake. No more ice cream and cake. Be and them dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all restless. One, UNC on a mission. Two, to correct the school system. Three, end poverty and clean up TNT. Four, speed up the housing process. Five, lower taxes. Six, revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamla say, be and them dead. Petro chain workers say the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here, security. Be and them dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say be and them dead. Even the 1% say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. Be and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say be and them dead. Social media say the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say we and them dead. Tell them Arnold say we and them dead. Police, army and prison say the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket goes on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. We and them dead, dead, dead.
Fire! 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 We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, as soon as you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here on 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And as we asked before, please share the live as soon as you get in. Thank you.
Thank you. Tommy, let me see something. I'm trying to figure this out, right? Let me take this call. Mr. Florida, welcome. Mr. Florida.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Hanson. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Good night to all the callers, Texas, everybody on the live. Happy to see everybody here on this Monday night. Mr. Hanson, I know you like to be humble and, you know, you're a fella, you know, you have your wealth and you don't like to show off. But let me tell you something. When you see the greatest gift in this life is when your children exceed the parents, eh?
Yeah.
And you have to be proud of that.
Correct is right.
And you had to see the man title because you work hard for that.
Yeah. Correct is right.
You know? And you don't need the big vein on your head. Yeah, like for your big brain when you have. But your son have a bigger brain than yours. You pass here. But you know when you have a bigger vein on your heart. You see we now just say to Mr. Hansen that you willing to do that for children in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
You're giving back. Something that you didn't have to do. You could have keep all your wealth for yourself and all your connections for yourself, but you're giving back.
Correct.
And you see that is what I will always look at this program, you and Mr. Tommy, and I will always support this program. Because you know why? Human nature, human being, human compassion. So give the man props, eh? And young Mr. Anselm LeBron, you excel your father. So congratulations, sir. All the best in your future endeavors, and I know you will give back to this country also called Trinidad and Tobago. Look, understand, Mr. Anselm Tommy.
Thank you. As a matter of fact, Tommy, when my son was 16,
Thank you.
I sent him to Trinidad to charge for Trinidad and Tobago for the under-17 team, soccer. You understand?
What did he do?
Trinidad, and he used to go to Trinidad for every summer. He used to be in Trinidad. He went to school in Trinidad. You understand? And Tommy, I am glad that, you know, because I'm starting to feel motivated again. Starting to feel real motivated again with respect to the Laventil Wall Street Empowerment Center. People starting to motivate me again. I really and truly starting to feel truly motivated. Right? Anderson, welcome. Anderson.
Mr. Good night to you, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to all the listeners, and a special good night to Sharon and the whole KFC. I just heard someone complimenting your son, Wall Street, whatever it is. Yeah, my best wishes to as well. KFC, your daughter, happy birthday. Things nice with some, as usual, as how the world is. Otherwise, you will win spin. At the same time, things are nice with some. I want to compliment the board cricket team too as well. You know, the board cricket team and their success. In a game, we must have one winner. Sometimes in some games they draw. And I the once in the final, must have a winner and a final, but somebody other get extra time. Yeah. So I want to compliment all the athletes and them. Whether it's running, the traveling, whatnot. I know this government will take care of them as usual, as they do with sport athletes and them, they'll take care of them. Yeah. But it seems like the UNC don't know the activists to take care of some of them too as well. Mm-hmm. And you know, time to time, you can remember the time you call your world and get the program, but I understand it to go from me. Sometimes you may call maybe this Sunday, Uncle Tommy, this one will be there. And you know, that is who trying to call me here, but that's how the program go on the ground and that's how young people live. So sometimes I will talk to Andy Williams. And tonight at night, people need to know what Williams going through.
Going just away.
Go ahead, Anderson.
Anderson stay by the Wi-Fi, you know. When Anderson will stay by the Wi-Fi, it just get disconnected. But folks, I want you all to listen to this, right? Listen to this. Tommy, first listen to this.
For the avoidance of doubt, here are the facts. Some tenders offered by the state were won by companies owned by my family members. I entered politics at the national level. My entry into public life was to somehow influence the family-owned business to obtain state contracts.
All right. Listen to the former
situation, Madam Speaker, where governments are in office
they come in poor like a church rat. Some of them don't want to come out of office, but when they do come out of office, they want to go out as billionaires and multi-billionaires because they believe that they are entitled to public money, they're entitled to the good life, they're entitled to that.
Let me repeat this for you.
For the avoidance of doubt, here are the facts. Some tenders offered by the state were won by companies owned by my family members. I entered politics at the national level. My entry into public life was to somehow influence the family-owned business to obtain state contracts.
Situation, Madam Speaker, where governments are in office, they come in poor like a church rat. Some of them don't want to come out of office, but when they do come out of office, they want to go out as billionaires and multi-billionaires because they believe that they are entitled to public money, they're entitled to the good life, they're entitled to that.
Yeah, Anderson. Anderson.
Oh, yeah, I don't know where I'd stop real quick. Just so we connected. I don't know why.
Yeah, stay by the Anderson.
No, me take the data from the pole.
Yeah. Anytime you move from the pole, the Wi-Fi just disconnect.
Oh, but that pole had to be somewhere else. But that pole is not by me. So I was saying, I don't know which part I left off. But it's very sad what Andy Williams going through. And not Andy Williams alone going through that.
But
you know,
Anderson, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Anderson, everything.
No, you remember I ain't finished.
No. I'll let you finish. I will let you finish. Anderson.
Yeah.
Everything cannot be taken care at one time. There must be, Anderson, people who get taken care of and other people who get taken care of later. At least give the process time for it to play out before we go down that road.
All right. You all the radio hosts, whether talk shows, owners, TV shows, social media, bloggers, everybody.
Yeah.
I think leave that up to the Prime Minister and the MPs. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to what Andy just tell me. And I don't want to tell you on this program, you know.
Anderson, listen to this.
I don't want to tell you on this program.
No, but listen to this. I don't think you should.
I need hospital right now.
But listen to this.
I need hospital right now, right, Wall Street?
Right, but listen to this.
Yeah, listening. No, I call and I go listening.
Right, I
just call.
Right, no, I don't think you should come on the program and talk with you and Andy talk privately.
No. I mean, he talk this morning. He tell me talk about it on Wall Street program. He tell me that. He told me that.
Talk about it on our program.
Yeah, and any program I feel like. Yeah, he gave me the okay. He gave me the okay.
Now, but Anderson, I'm
going to dip in it. You see, I'm going to dip in everything he tell me.
No, because let me tell you why.
Why I shouldn't be able to talk on this program?
No.
I just listen to your program right through, and you just give everybody the ply and listening, man.
But Anderson,
and I just listen for hours.
I just give Anderson, come on, man. When you
I said before the 10 o'clock, your little son might be sleeping. And he and his mom live in Arima. That's in his lake there. And I said, call them. Take 5 minutes of the program. Because all you do probably is listen when you tell a talk. People just want to cut you off.
Anderson, I don't.
People need to know, Andy. And real soldiers, me and KFC was talking just a while ago. And real soldiers, person know what Andy going through, man. But if we are on the ground, we go, no. And one of the last thing Andy told me this morning, he said, Anderson, I feel the stress are taking on, boy. They're checking on blood, I said, but I got to talk about that to him, but you go out and do what you have to do. And you know what I mean? That's why it's a talk. That's why it's a call and say, oh, God, boy, Alex, boy, and this one, boy, is a whole laptop, all day, boy, all them come out and tell people, and foreigners will sell money for them to buy a new laptop. So most of the new equipment is because I understand. Anderson Wilson will. So what you tell me, someone get help and someone get help, I know this. And I didn't get a chance, I think, to talk about my nephew working master. Which, of course, that nobody can fire. But that's serious attorneys that when it comes to that and the union and thing, he permanent. And he said, my mind went on your uncle. I said, what happened? He said, every week it's 10 and 8 coming in for the list. It's 10 and 8 coming in. Now, Andy Williams, who was a God board. They cannot find some kind of board, some kind of the pettiest board. If it's the 10 city board, they cannot find something for Andy to do. Andy had to tell me, and it's not because I'm taken on. I hope all listening. And he said, I just had to tell all you to hold on and listen. All right? All you freedom to talk, but I had to tell all you hold on. I ain't gonna call no names, I will tell you this one of the show Wall Street. And I'll try to call you, but you don't answer me. You used to answer me when I protest something and beat them. I don't do that again. But I don't study that. I don't study that, right? I don't study that. Right? But what the world need to know is things that Andy going to say, it means to hold on. And I go call the name of this program. He said about a woman go get on the camera them. All the big and all the send, all the figure out who it is. He said about a woman, and the Williams said me that will call Kamala them. And this one and that one go call and say, like, Andy telling people to hold on. So he does had but as a talk show, they will tell people hold on too. He say he does have a talk that way. He can't talk no other way because people go tape it and send it to Kamala them and say, look what Andy Williams saying. So he had to go with his flow. But he said deep inside of it, he heard 10. He heard 10. He heard 10. Right? And not he alone. My nephew working master. He said, I understand in my mind, boy, they just know it's Curry Marcel Cosland that start to fight me down, boy. But I told him in politics, he said, look, I'm trying to get my wife because he married. He did, yes, since he's a little child, he father have me myself. The father was a retired big supervisor, master. He's a foreman at that age. Should be talking to big men at that age. Young fella. Young fella. And he said, uncle, look, them now call me. Man call me back Friday morning, all I call him. Because he come like a trainee. And I asked him how much you want to go out anywhere. How many workers you need to go out and but he had to show them the road. He come like he training young workers that coming in. And he said, Anderson, the starter in them about.
All right,
nobody
Anderson.
in mind.
Anderson,
but what about people Wall Street? Tell me these people should hold on. Go toiling, sweating, marching, dropping letter. Huh?
All right.
Huh? Blocking road.
All right.
Protesting against the PNM. I go into court with Fisher and I just saw in high court. He said, I tell him what he mother.
All right.
I go into court for that.
Anderson, leave it there. Anderson.
Yeah, I go leave it there.
Yeah, man.
It's sad. It's sad to tell these kind of people, hold on. Hold on, Andy, boy. Hold on in hospital.
All right.
Yeah.
Leave it
there.
Yeah,
hold on with nothing to eat. Sometimes they might hold on and just get it when they're eating nothing.
All right.
Yeah. But I don't want to tell him this one and say, I strong. But not everybody's strong like Anderson Wilson. So to the rest, all keep on holding on. Hold on, Andy. Hold on in Mount Top Hospital. Yeah.
Thank you, Anderson. Thank you. You know,
Wow.
Yeah, KFC.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
Mr. Washington.
Yes, KFC.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, we hearing you, KFC. Go ahead, we hearing you.
Mr. Washington.
Yeah.
You know which you and see I'm proud. Because we on the outside and the person who is the true activist in 11 years and fighting. Mr. Good afternoon to Mr. Austin Rogers.
But KFC, you know something?
He's a man who cake and ice cream and my daughter table. And he's a strong PNM for the last 9 years.
KFC, can I ask a question? KFC, I don't understand this, right? I don't understand. Let me tell you, I don't understand this, seriously. Why are people giving the opposition ammunition to use against your government? Why are you giving?
Nobody now.
I'm giving. Listen. Why are we?
I don't know why jacket, black jacket. I support you and see.
No, but that's not the point. I'm asking
people who never living there, who was never in the trenches. I push young pundit. It's bacchanal. A little simple, let's see. Look, me come to cry for nobody here. And the Williams going through a little pain. You going through stress with your banker. Or here in Tom Canary eating. I don't even in the hospital. And the Williams will be calling the program holding and trust the process. I can't trust the process. I trust in the process. I will never have nothing wise today to perform a trial. Either man go out and toil and fight, either warrior. That's why the man who make my train feel happy is our old PNM. And I want to tell you that, you know, you text and tell me? Like I send a text with and tell me, and I support and toil and fight for a party. Mine is simple little thing. There's such a run around thing and thing in there. Mr. Wall shit. I support you and see full on journey, but it's real back and I think let people talk their mind too, you know. Because two get a meeting, and I think I was done with Parliament Friday day, you know. They gave me number when I called them, then answering the phone, and they said that Mr. Wall shit.
All right.
I just watch it and see what's going on, you know.
Yeah, man.
Bless.
Bless.
You could.
Bless. Let me say this, eh? Let me say this, eh? I just feel that we have to come to some type of senses. It appears that if now in organizational behavior, there is something called instant gratification and delayed gratification. It appears to me that most people want instant gratification. Let me remove that from the screen. It appears to me that everybody wants instant gratification as opposed to delayed gratification. Instant gratification means you get it and that is it. No more. Delayed gratification means you could get it, piece here, piece here, piece there, piece, but you're getting it. And I don't understand why you will call. I don't understand it. Tommy, you could help me here.
Yeah.
Why you will give?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'll tell you my opinion after.
Yeah, why you will give the opposition, right, ammunition to attack the government? I don't get that. I really don't get that. I don't understand with that. Because the enemy is not the government.
Well,
the enemy is the PNM. That's the enemy.
Yes. What happens is that what my understanding of what's going on, Walls, is that some avid supporters are in dire straits, and they are observing Johnny Come Lately's getting the attention that they should be getting, and that's what's going on, plain and simple.
But Tommy, why are you counting what next person gain? Why are you counting what next person gain?
Because they're in dire straits. Because they are in dire straits.
What exactly do you mean by dire straits? What do you mean by that? Yeah?
They are in desperate modes.
All right, you know.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you're in desperate mode, all right, Tommy. If you are in desperate mode and you come in and you criticizing me and you lambasting me, how am I gonna feel, Tommy? How am I gonna feel?
Yeah, they're shooting themselves in the feet.
But that's simple. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that you bite in the hand that feeds you.
Well, they biting it before it could even feed them.
All right. So I folks, I don't understand. I don't understand. You understand? And I just feel that the people will be taken care of. You just have to be patient. It's only 5 months, you know. 5 months. You understand?
Agree.
I could see
agree, except some of them.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. It's only 5 months, but desperation is dictating their behavior.
But Tommy, you was desperate for 9.5 years. You was desperate for
Yeah,
nine and a
but
half years. Now 5 months, your desperation
they, they,
increased.
they were they it has become a little bit more dire because of the fact that whatever means they had coming to support them before has now been totally eliminated because of the new dispensation.
So Tom, let me ask you a question. You don't think the head in the UNC knows all of their political activists? You don't think they know that? Eh?
Some, if they're minding their business, they know who is who. As long as they're minding their business, they'll know who is who.
But they know who is who. And they know that. They know what they have to do with respect to taking care of them. But I don't know, man. Mr. Intellectual, welcome. I could be off base, you know. I could be way off base. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
I don't think none of us are aware of this. Everybody have legitimate concerns, right? My big issue is that the people, the election machinery, right, and those who were in charge of it should have known who their soldiers are, right, and should have made preparation that when the election was won, they should have had all their soldiers and them together and illustrate to everyone what would have been their expectations and how they were to proceed to get those expectations fulfilled, right? But again, the machinery with all its operation had a lot of misfiring. Those engines and them wasn't firing as it should, and a lot of people fell by the way. I remember my father, who was an avid UNC supporter, activist, whatever, and worked very hard for the party, right? Got a couple of 10 days and that was about it.
Okay.
No, I'm being honest with you, right?
Yeah.
But he never took it personal, right? And continued to work until he died.
Yeah.
There are other people who look for more reward than other people would. And there are people who are entitled, right? And are not being facilitated because of the uneven playing field that it may have. We had to consider all those things. I don't believe that we should give the opposition any ammunition to make the party look bad or to make those in authority seem to be as failures, but we had to do everything in our power to ensure that these things are taken care of.
Yeah.
But again, as human beings, we're dealing with, and there are myriads of things happening wrong that we don't know about and that we can't put our fingers on because we're not in the loop. Me personally, I think that the people who were in charge of the election machinery supposed to call in the people and start dealing with them accordingly. Whatever the failures are, they're supposed to come out and apologize for it and start working towards building, because watch me, We have a next election coming up there soon. You understand? The local election would be upon us in no time at all. And we had the party had to be ready. And if you don't know how to deal with your activists and them, then you could be in some trouble. All I'm saying is that everybody had to keep a cool head, work towards the goal that is necessary to keep the party on the trajectory that they are on at this present time. And if everybody don't understand that, well, it's better they throw their hand up in the air and just forget about everything and let the PNM go back in power. If that is what they want.
We don't want that. That's not what we want.
So they have to be very calculative in their thought and their actions so that they will be able to function efficiently throughout, right? All I'm saying is that everybody need to get together, especially those who were in authority for the election machinery, and bring back in their foot soldiers on them and start dealing with them accordingly, right? Don't just treat, pick and choose who you want to treat. That is not fair, because everybody who work should be rewarded. That is my belief.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah, thank you.
Have a blessed evening, gentlemen.
And it's my belief is that I honestly believe that people are rewarded for all the work that they do. Right? Yeah, Anderson.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
That man, not he talking. I want to tell my number to that mister. Second time, the third time, and the front frequency that he said the same thing, said it. Yeah. I want to go to the top of the class and that man deserves a round of applause. Partner, my number is 265. That is 265-3846. Partner, you're so correct.
Let me ask you a question.
Correct. It had nobody, it had just watching them give me 30 seconds.
No, go ahead.
You're not giving me 30 seconds, right, man. Oh, God, man.
Go ahead.
As years I call on radio.
Go ahead.
That man is so right. You're telling me that nobody who deal with public relation in the UNC that here in this cry, that man and a woman who was some older man or something for the UNC. There's only two in them that giving the UNC good advice right now. Because you telling me that nobody here in the cry? I mean, watch it, I on the ground. And all I want to say, what I can't say here, I go say something else. Because I not say nothing to bring your radio station into nothing. Me and Andy soldiers. Every day I talk to Mighty K, every day I talk to Andy. Every day. And the sentiment again, it's nice. Mighty K say, go and Mighty K might say, do what you do, partner. Andy just say he cannot talk. Because there are people taping to cry back to the Prime Minister. When the Prime Minister, she just tell me to keep calm. Kamala don't know. Auntie Kamala don't know what's going on with me. You hear what I'm saying, good? Kamala do not know what's going on with me. Kamala got an accident on the Sunday. What a coincidence. I don't run up on the two men and them. If you're Kamala, if you're my mother, thank me. My mother is deceased. You're my political mother. The mother of the country thanked me that night. Huh? If your husband thanked me. Is that you run up on him and I'm like, if I don't come out the labas, I know I from the labas, I from the B-town, I from the ghetto. Why is the two security with Kamala, they must stand up like two mummies? I was right behind Kamala vehicle when the vehicle got in the accident. Bam! Bam! And Anderson was up on the two drivers that them people were drinking. Taping them with the phone. Caution, you were start send vehicles so. Sending vehicles this way. So, it's not nobody here in the cry. So, when I saying, my nephew working with my son, he's saying, you know, I call you as a chairman. And I will always tell you good night, he does always answer my phone. I will tell you this. He out the country. Probably went and watched cricket because he was in Guyana.
Yeah.
Right? No. He will hear the cry. He tell me call him in the morning. No, I reaching out to this and that one, but they have who doing the public relation thing for the UNC and whoever they gain the advice. So they can't be snatching people here, there, and there, and other people who are in the trenches. And for people to tell people who are in the trenches to hold on, while others in holding on, that can never be right. Only anybody say that is right, something is wrong with that person, or they getting paid to say that.
All right.
That Mr. I just called to tell you, Mr. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks. Wonderful caller.
Thank you.
A very brilliant contribution.
Thank you. Thanks. You know, to me, Tommy boy, I just don't understand what you get out of. At this point in time, you stay 9.5 years in the wilderness. Okay? In the wilderness. And in 5 months, your party now in power. And you go come and well, I know you know the put it. Cuss your party then. Cuss your party. You go come and cuss your party. Eh? Tommy, tell me if I'm wrong.
You had to find no, you can't give them ammunition to work against.
I don't know how you could give
them. You can't give your
ammunition.
opposition ammunition.
And listen to this, Tommy. If I am up there in the penthouse and them giving me this information and you giving the opposition ammunition to come and pelt at me, right? What is your purpose now to serve the party? What's your purpose as an activist? And you pelting ammunition at me and they're taking it from you to pelt at me. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Yeah, good evening again, Mr. Ansem, and Mr. Tommy, and to all the callers and texters.
Yeah.
But Mr. Ansem, you know, this is going on for quite a while now. And I understand Anderson and KFC and all of them.
And
right?
Mr. Florida, let me say this. Yeah. Them fellas and them, right, been in the UNC longer than I have been. Right? Them, I've been honest and I've been straightforward. Right? Them fellas did longer than I have been. But all I am saying is that there's a right way and there's a wrong way. You understand?
I agree with that.
And I am trying to say that, listen, though you could be upset, but try to take that behind closed doors and try to work that out behind closed doors rather than to air it in the public domain. I could have seen if it was a year and a half or after at least a year and nothing happened, I could see you come out.
But true, I agree with that. Because I understand the plight there because there are certain people who get appointed in boards who used to eat under the PNM and now they're eating under the UNC. And this is the problem they have. Because these guys and them was never eaten under the PNM. But few people, not much, get appointed as board members before them was eaten under the PNM. And if you go back and past videos, I think you used to see it. And I know that have them tripping off. And UNC needs to understand they need to get in contact with these guys, you know, when they call, answer them because, you know, the local government election is coming up. And we want UNC to have a clean sweep so then we'll be able to fix this country. And guys, KFC, Mr. Anderson and the rest, I understand your plight. Yes, people who was appointed in boards used to eat under the PNM and now they eating under the UNC. And I would get upset for that too. But let me go down in your office, the man are hearing, and let me don't get online in the thousands of people looking on, you know, because let me don't give the PNM no ammunition, as Mr. Hansen say, you know. And I hope that UNC hear this, and I hope UNC takes steps to rectify this as soon as possible, because we have a local government to win.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Hansen and Mr. Tommy, everyone.
You know, let me tell you this, Tommy. they send me a recording, and I in the recording on the Pastor with the Internet Search Engine program. Yeah, KFC. Hold on. I on the program, 1 minute, KFC, and my voice with somebody else lambasting the UNC. Right? So they use our program with people calling and then playing it on them program, and they say, look at them fellas and them. They're going on Wall Street program, and look at this. KFC, go ahead.
Mr. Wall Street, I don't know white jacket, black jacket. I am what is red and yellow. Two blood you have in your vein. Yeah, red and yellow. I feel I'm more yellow in my vein. I love the UNC. I support the UNC. I would never know white jacket, no black jacket. I support the UNC full 100. Mr. Washington, that's a simple scene for me to handle. I go my this, I go my that. Me want to board appointment and this and that. I say, give me a little source thing and I stop my thing and I start run a wrong thing. Mr. Good morning. Mr. Good night to Austin Rogers. He said, and talk to me. You understand the political. Give me that strong PNM. And he get contract all over the place. See that man put bread on my table this afternoon, yeah. You know what you tell me, Inika? The man is that serious, man. But Mr. Washington, I've been honest with you. Because I went over the parliament and sit down and watch out to get them as a parades, that thing, and then people meeting me. People know my government name, Barry, they know my government name, they take my number. When I call them in and answer my phone, that's me to get back my little small thing for me to move forward and hand them my little scene. I support UNC. Full 100, I don't mean to come with a bad talk no UNC and bring down my government. Why support? But all they try to assist all the activists and all the supporters, because they're assisting the political enemies more than we.
I guess.
That's why I'm trying to bring it. We're not coming to bring down the UNC, you know. Because the same way how the PNMs operate, they make sure the activists and the supporters eat another bread. So I think, you know, so what's going on? All that 12 and fight. Anywhere I go, people cussing me and telling me why. It's yellow they call me. Anywhere I go, I have my UNC I supporting UNC full 100 today and all. I just normal and just go through my pay. Nobody even call me and say, well, KFC, this, that thing in it. My MP, I call and she answer the phone again because I don't man talk my mind and see what's going on anything in it. But I'm more I can say no, Mr. Wall Street.
KFC, can I ask you a question?
Oh.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
You ever sit down, you ever went in Vandanam with office and sit down with her?
By when them want to by Mr. Wall Street by.
No, I'm asking a question.
Then my MP, I vote for she, I trim. But Mr. Wall Street, I
KFC, I'm
trim
asking.
Thing in there, my address thing in there.
Right.
I call you when I answer she phone again, you know. Right. I talk my mind, you know, because I see what going on in your office there, you know. Mr. Wall Street, I tell man to come here and talk real. Because you need it. I live, I know to live, I know to fight. That one thing in there, I give my little place, I have my little thing in there. Right. UNC I really give me nothing and all that, and I supporting UNC. It's two enemies. PNM and UNC, and I support UNC, and they not assist me by.
All right.
Me I go through this. I don't man taken by.
Thanks.
Well, shit, I really sorry. I looked on listening. Bless.
Yeah. All right. So, folks, listen to Jareem today. This is Jareem Richards speaking today. And I want you to also listen carefully. Listen to this carefully. Listen carefully.
Hard, but I say glory to God because I've been praying a lot. My family has been praying a lot. I've been working very hard, but praying and asking God to let my will align with His will. And glory to God, I was able to, be able to get a silver medal in the 400 meters after so many years since 2017. It's a testament of faith, I would say. It just goes to show you just have to trust in God and be able to align with His plan. Sometimes His answer is no, and you have to be able to deal with that. Maybe He has something better for you. Maybe you're not prepared. And I was asking myself, am I not prepared for the blessings that you have for me? So it got me very internalized about thinking about Lord, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to do it? And, all I could say is glory to God. I don't even feel like this medal is mine. I feel like it's God's medal, so I just want to say thank you. And last thing I would end with, track and field needs support, not just financially. The people that, and we appreciate each and every one that would, congratulate us and be proud in the stadium too when we competing locally, please, because we see the type of performances that comes with a full crowd. I love to see the support for football. I love to see the support for cricket. But when it comes to track and field, we have national championships, we have local meets, and no one is there. The only people that come to these meets are the parents of athletes, the friends of athletes, or the athletes themselves. So if we expect athletes to do well, it needs to start from home. We need to support. We need to come out and support these athletes. So I think it's very important that, yes, we celebrate all these medals, but we need the groundwork. We need the people to come out here and support us, because it's very important for us as athletes to perform and to have that support, to be part of our story and our journey also. So thank you.
So folks, that was Jareem Richards talking on his return to Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. And talking about the support that they need in order to go forward. It ain't easy. It ain't easy to bring home a silver medal in the World Championship, Tommy. It takes a whole lot. It takes a lot, and I know that. I
agree. I agree. I want to step back a little on what you were talking about, the recording that someone been playing with you, talking against.
No, the person talking against the UNC, and I'm telling them to hold strain. So they're using me talking and saying,
oh, okay.
Right. So what it is, right? I was telling the person to hold strain, right? Be patient, right? And the person was saying, kind of talking, against the UNC, and they was playing it, and somebody sent it for me. And I'm like, that's just what has happened. Before we stay focused on this.
For the avoidance of doubt, here are the facts. Some tenders offered by the state were won by companies owned by my family members. I entered politics at the national level. My entry into public life was to somehow influence the family-owned business to obtain state contracts.
Situation, Madam Speaker, where governments are in office, they come in poor like a church rat. Some of them don't want to come out of office, but when they do come out of office, they want to go out as billionaires and multi-billionaires because they believe that they're entitled to public money, they're entitled to the good life, they're entitled to that.
Hear that? You know who that is? Yeah? Think about that.
KCR.
Yeah, you know what he was talking about. But Tommy, I saw a video today. I don't know if you saw it. It's with some people want to distribute snacks in the community. And the people who were distributing these snacks said something about a poor community. And the people in the community decided to give the people back the snacks because they said it was a poor community. Right? And I am asking the question, is it that the people are ungrateful, or that because of the hue of the people who were giving them the snacks, and the people who were giving them the snacks may have said something that they didn't really mean it, so to speak, right? But I just thought that the gesture was more important. So take a listen to this.
I don't like that. Yeah, but why must I say come down in the poor area? Why you have to say? Hey, bring them things for me. Bring them things for me. Yeah, what them things?
Very good. Yes.
Yeah, what them things? Yes.
Record when I give them a kit.
Bring back all them things, me. All them stuff you things. We may be hungry, but we may be starving for my church. The church together for the police and things. We not poor. Don't do that. Bring back them things. Mama, them things. You come down in the area and say, but no poor area, you will be hungry.
Tell me what says you?
What say I? The residents don't feel they're poor people.
Say that again?
And usually everything begins in your head. Pardon?
Say that, the what about poor people? I didn't hear you.
I said the residents obviously don't think that they are poor.
Okay. Tommy, listen to this, right? To bring police inside of there, how much you think that will cost? For them to come with police, how much you think that will cost? Just an average.
I couldn't quantify the cost, but I know there has to be a substantive cost.
Okay, a substantive cost. All right. Let's say the people who was doing it, Tommy, said, yeah, we're going into the poor areas. You think them people and them was really thinking, boy, you know, them is a set of poor, rundown people. Let me go and just give them something. I think them people think about the goodness of their heart, Tommy, to go and give those people those things.
Absolutely.
I want to believe that.
Yes.
And Tommy,
I fully agree with helping them, but looking down on them isn't really a good thing to do.
But Tommy, the PNM call them people worse than that. The PNM call them worse than that.
Not
Tommy.
because the PNM did it. You have to.
No, that is not the point. The PNM staff them and call them worse than that. Here are these people, out of the goodness of their heart, coming to give them something, and because they may have made a mistake, right? You want to go after them for that? For that? You know what they should have done, Tommy? You see that laptop?
Agree.
What Penny Beckers and that fella Marcella? What is his name? Is Marcella his name? Marcella and Marcella or Marcel? Sorry, Marcel. They went and carried and a laptop for them. They should have peeled that back at them. 8 ones, and that is what you 8 ones, right? The people decide out of the goodness of their heart, we're gonna share some snacks in this community. And because they say it's a poor community, you know, Tommy, if it was other people for a different hue, those people might have think differently. That's all I will say. If it was a different type of people, they might have think differently. I'll leave it there. But my thing is that, Tommy, I think those people were ungrateful. Sorry. But I'll call it as it is. Now listen to this one. Listen to this one. Listen to PNM Red Fox. You see? Patricia Reed. I know these people using Uncle Ruckus, he called me Uncle Ruckus. Ground report heavy on TC. Irvin Felix,
Are you?
uneducated.
Oh boy.
You hear them? You hear them?
Yeah.
Yeah, uneducated Africans. So all of a sudden, right, I'm uneducated because I don't support the PNM no more. So I'm uneducated. Look. Yeah. So you know what? John Jeremy, he's uneducated too because he no longer support the PNM. Yeah? Any intelligent people who decide that they can't stand by and see how the PNM treat their own and have 26.3% of black people living below the poverty line, they're uneducated. But folks, we're going to take that break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington U on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to take that break and we'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington U on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, when you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Yeah, caller, welcome.
Also,
Caller.
Yeah, bullshit. So good night again. Uncle Tommy is right. And when it comes to Percy and Beckles, they didn't call the people. They didn't call the young man poor. They didn't call them poor. You see, you're going to get somebody something, you don't call them poor. Right? And whoever, go back to the aspect of whoever was the PRO or whoever was the talker in the midst of that sharing out. That was a bad statement. Well, they are 100% right to get them back there. 100% right. You know the poor, keep that to yourself. You know the poor community, keep that to yourself. Right? Because I don't think people are going to spoil and share things, but when you hear people saying they're going in a poor community, and you say for the people, say, yeah. So the people were right. I get them 100% in handing them back their snacks. It wasn't on foods. It wasn't foods. It was snacks again, rotten teeth.
Okay, thank
It
you.
wasn't foods. So you come and take a little snacks, but you gotta mention the poor. You know, and come along and the people, man, Uncle Tommy, you're right. Unless you must have a way, a social part of you, of the human being side. You don't go into communities, give them some hampers and this thing, and then call them poor in front of the people. Auntie, mother, whoever it is, the woman is right.
Thank you.
What should I tell
them? Well, let me tell them people and them something, eh? Let me tell them something. You know what you all have to do? Don't go in none of them poor communities no more and get them nothing. Don't go and get them nothing. 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 Let it be and them give it to them. That's what they should do. Don't go in them communities no more because they're not poor. They're not poor. They're telling you they're not poor. The same thing happened to me, you know. When I talk about poor black, this and that is the same Anderson there who just call and tell me, yeah, Wall Street, them fellas poor. You understand? Well, and my advice to the people is this. This is my advice.
You know,
folks, Tommy, I'll give you a chance. Folks, do not go into those poor communities anymore and give them anything. Because they're saying they're not poor. Don't give them nothing. Nothing for them. Yeah, go ahead, Tommy.
It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Well, how you do it, Tommy? If you're poor, you're poor. If I come in to help you,
I gotta keep rubbing it.
Poor, you're not poor? So Tommy, if you're a millionaire and I'm coming to give you $1 million, and I say, boy, them fellas, them rich. No, I want $1 million, I'm rich. So if they say you're poor, yes, it could be wrong use of words, but that is not the what them guys wanted to do something from the goodness of their heart. That is what they did it. Or let me ask you a question, Tommy. Why did they need police escort? Why? Why? Eh?
For security reasons.
Okay. And which areas are needed for security more than anything else? If you're going westward,
Underprivileged areas.
you need any security? Tommy, don't say underprivileged, poor, black, disadvantaged areas. Let me keep it real now, man. Let me keep it full 100. It's poor, black, disadvantaged people that you pay them off like that. They ain't poor.
I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing it, but
Tommy, they're not poor.
no, I'm not saying that they're not. They are poor.
All right.
They are poor, but
we may have used
I don't have to keep looking down on them because they're poor.
Or because I call you poor, I looking down on you. When I was growing up, they called me poor. They was looking down at me. Eh? So if you say somebody poor, you looking down at them?
There's a right way and a wrong way to do everything.
Okay. If I was them fellas and them, that would have been the last time I go in that area. I'm not going back there. Because them people I'm saying they're not poor. They're not poor, Tommy. They don't need help. If you're poor, you need help. Which is more important? I saying you're poor and I'm helping you, right? Rather than saying you're poor and don't help you. Which is more important? I calling you poor and I ain't helping you. Or I calling you poor and I'm helping you. Look. Listen. You see? We have to start to understand the thing, you know. I could have understand if the people on them didn't have a good heart and they was doing something from their heart. Yes, they may have made a mistake. Yes, they may have made a mistake. But think about it, Tommy. They had to spend money to bring them police up there to escort them.
Of course.
Right? Look, boy, if it was me, you could call me poor all you want. Right? Call me poor. You think I letting that bother me? I ain't letting that bother me. Look, I remember when I was on the pastor with the internet search engine name, and I call them people poor, black, disadvantaged people. A fella from the BTM call and say, hey, I'm poor. And that same Anderson Wilson, call and say, yeah, you poor. So I shouldn't help them. So to me, if I call people in Schumacher, Claventil poor and disadvantaged, I shouldn't help them, right? Because I'm looking down on them. Right?
No, nobody says so.
I shouldn't call them poor.
If you want to do something from the goodness of your heart, just go ahead and do it.
But Tommy, and that's exactly right. Right? And I'm saying that the people doing it from the goodness of their heart. Take that into consideration. Look, if I was them, me ain't going back up there at all. You understand? Just leave them alone. Leave them people alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Where Mr.
Good night again, Mr. Anson, so to me and everyone. But Mr. Anson, you didn't hear what the lady said? What? Yeah, we poor, but we are hungry.
They ain't hungry.
when last year for Eid, when the so-called prime minister stand up and give them $20 and tell them, well, vote for me. He didn't look at them as poor. When they're doing the book drive, right? And we talk about recently, they said these for the poor disadvantaged children, for the poor areas. And they take the bags and things. And the same lady who they're talking about now, who appointed our board, said these for the poor children in the area. And they accept it. So it's okay for she to say it than for somebody else to say it. And that is why I see there, And that, let me tell you something. You know what's the downfall? It's not education does make you great, it's ambition. And you know what's the number one downfall of people? Pride.
False pride too is what they exercise.
Correct. That is exactly right. False pride exercising. That is exactly right. So if I call you poor, you have to internalize that and say, well, all right, he called we poor, so we poor. That is what it is.
And before I leave this answer, Mr. Tommy and everyone, all these book drives they used to do on the radio station and stuff, they used to say these for the poor children in certain areas.
Yeah, it's for the poor children. You should
but
take
as
them
I saying,
if you're not poor, don't take them.
But as I saying again, it's okay for one ethnicity to call them poor than the other one. You see, this color we have outside here, everybody in Trinidad and Tobago is one race. And they had to start to get this race thing out of their head. Not because you hear it from one person, you're thinking it's different from other. Because one thing you always have to remember, when somebody is trying to help you, you take the help, and then you have to say to yourself, it's for me to improve. Ambition is what we lacking in this country. All right, look on this then,
Boy, I wish when I was growing up in Chumaka, we was getting all them kind of thing. I wish so.
Answer them. It comes down to Don Miguel Ruiz. Instead of saying poor, you have to say disadvantage.
No, but I say poor black disadvantage and they cuss me. Cuss. COP, welcome.
Professor Wall Street.
Please, you start all that
and Uncle Tommy.
You start all that trouble.
It's Uncle Tommy, right? Uncle Tommy. It's Uncle Tommy. You had to blame it on the senior citizen. Uncle Tommy. So I start all that. Yeah. But
no worries.
I listen and it just gone off course. And while I listening, I thinking, and I try to understand why is I thinking, and why is I thinking I feel I understand. I want to tell the UNC activists and them, behave all yourself. Behave all your blasted self. Relax all yourself. Humble all yourself. Opportunity will be there in time of need. Relax all yourself. Why are you behaving this way? We all work hard for the betterment of the future. What you're doing now, stop it. Stop it. It have one part I support you all in. When I ask the question, nobody not listening, nobody not hearing you out. I support that part. And if you find that they're not hearing you, you know which part you're gonna go.
Correct.
In 2015, you know where you're gonna go. In 2016, you know where you're gonna go. In 2017, you know which office you're gonna go in. You still know where to go. Behave all yourself. All your blasted self. What are you doing? What are you doing? It doesn't make no sense right now. Hold your hand. Humble yourself. Grind your pain. You have no money?
Go and plant tomatoes. Go and sell water on the highway. Thank you.
Hey, better that come from COP than me, eh? COP, I'm gonna give COP a round of applause. Eh? I'm gonna give you a applause there. I'm glad that come from you and not me. Connecting the go cost. God. Oh God. Anderson. Go ahead, Anderson.
So she can go to me.
Yeah.
I got a list of the people who was to go and plant tomato. A whole list I can give all of them. I can give all a list of the people who was to go and sell water. Ring Nida is one. Matara is the next one. Old Twiggy is one. That next one. Right? The 10 they're bringing in was every week and splitting them up and selling them various places. They must wait and go and plant tomato and sell water and be able to blast itself. The man who get the new Benz, near the new Benz, he was to wait too and be able to blast itself. The 200 was workers were taking first. Because I know somebody was doing the recruitment. Was exact 200. 10 was to wait. Right? Whereby you was taking a bullet up in the savannah, 10 was to wait. Right? And a lot more was to wait. The cane farmers and them was so hold on. How them get money and land so quick. Budgeting pass. I want to tell the activists this holding on. Like Andy Williams and all of them. Who telling people to hold on. I hope he get well soon. And that coming from my heart. Right? Because the kind of people was to hold on. Them they know hold on. Them they know hold on. Them they know hold on at all. 20. You see now AGC, it have housing and it have AGC. Right? That the housing development. AGC is on the second floor. But my sister used to work there too. Our friends there. I say good night and one. You see the 20 and the 25 you seen up by David Lee office? But they are straight and get in a house every week. They must wait too. I never see them in a protest. Right? You see, when Ravi Rativan was telling me, look, the Pundit come to protest against Kamala, and we went to push on the Pundit. Them other people who have Rativan happen, they must wait too. And I was always saying, vaccine UNC for helping the Indian people, you know. But study who was there with all the protests, with all the when all the call and say Anderson, but you know, scored by the Red House. My squad had to wait and go and sell water and I went. Yeah, I go wait and I go and sell water. And with the next one, I go plant tomatoes. Why is my nephew taking 10 every week? Yeah, we go wait. I go sell water.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know. You know, let me play this, sir.
Is Pharaoh still existing? I see the poor resembling an Israelite, not being treated right, enslaved day and night. Oh, we just can't go on this way. We just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today.
Let me play some voice notes. Dane can say good evening, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy and all WZYE villages. Let me play some voice now.
Let me see if I have any.
Dinkan said you're realizing more and more is mentality we fighting against. Let me play this voice note here.
Pleasant good night to you, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy. Brother Wall Street, let me tell you something. I fully agree with you 110%. People mustn't give the impression and give the enemy weapons to fight. And they're not realizing that they have been fighting all the time. Why are you adding fuel, right, to fire? Right? That's a wrong thing they're doing. If you have your grievances, keep it behind closed doors. Right? Why come out and express it and make yourself look like a gold digger? Right? It's true, yes, you're in a dire strait and a need, but you don't have to, you see, you're correct when you say it's a right approach and a wrong approach. And it have instant gratification, right? And delayed gratification. Come on, all your activists, some of you all, stop all the nonsense now, man. Right? Keep all the thing behind closed doors, control all your spirit, put a chain on all your spirit and humble all yourself. Right? All you have to realize to the budgeting call yet. Right? All of it beats up PNM for the last 9.5 years. Everybody could like they could talk now. Yeah? The woman trying and doing her best. Look how much she doing 100 days. Right? So let's stop all the nonsense now. And support the woman properly. Right? And wait till the budget. Well, I have to get a loudspeaker to say that or what? Without the budget, a lot of things cannot go into effect. So stop all the hurriness, right? And behave yourself properly, right? And support the woman to the fullest. Bless. Yeah, and Wall Street, yeah, this now. I think you should try and get back one of these other MPs on your program again, you know. Yeah, you don't think that's a good idea? Let one of them come and speak up for everybody to hear. So everybody could just learn to listen, right? And humble yourself and let them come and whoever minister to make the contribution in the light of this subject.
Yeah, we go do that. Let me see. The encounter tonight is the Anderson and KFC show. Is that we voting for a change or exchange? Let me see. Okay, here's our next voice note. Here we go.
Good night, Uncle Tommy and Wall Street. You all are doing such a wonderful job. You just hear what Rowley said? Rowley put the hammer on the nail. Just Rowley just said that what happened to all the ministers then. He ain't tell a lie. Well, let's check out that good.
Thank you, Bonet. Bonet out of Tobago. So listen to the Prime Minister today congratulating the TKR. This is from the Office of the Prime Minister. Okay, take a listen.
Statement by the Honorable Prime Minister Kamla Prasad Bisesar, SC. TKR, a symbol of dedication and competence. On behalf of the government and people of Trinidad and Tobago, I heartily congratulate the Trinbago Knight Riders team for its resounding success in the just concluded Caribbean Premier League T20 competition. I applaud the players, coaches, managers, and others associated with the franchise for its 5th victory in the 13-year history of the annual regional tournament. The triumph is a testament to the cricketers' skill and dedication, along with competent leadership and effective coaching. TKR's repeated accomplishments illustrate what is possible through steadfast purpose and diligence. CPL has become a much anticipated and celebrated annual Caribbean calendar event, as much for its intense on-field play as for the associated cultural festivities that demonstrate the unique richness and diversity of the region. It is noteworthy that TKR's victory has taken place on the virtual eve of Trinidad and Tobago's Republic Day, and in the glow of the international successes of athletes Keyshawn Waltod, enriched and inspired our nation.
So there you have it, folks. That was the Prime Minister's statement today with respect to TKR winning the CPL 2025. Right? And let me see if I have the video here of TKR coming in today. Let me see. Okay, let me see here. Here's the video. Gotta remove this and add this video. So this is Puran with the trophy. Sonal Narayan. The other Bravo brother. I guess that look like the owner of TKR, man. So there you have it, folks. I don't know why this thing. There we go. I know, I gotta check this thing here, boy. Tell me, boy.
Yeah, it's acting up.
So Crazy penned a song for the CPL. Listen to it.
From the first match day on a high, can't be the Night Riders, don't care how they try. Try them start they were the champions. They fail. Warriors from the Amazon is licks in the tail. But we on a winning streak and everything we defeat. And the name Night Riders is ringing a bell. Cause we are the heroes of the CPL. Who are the champions of the tournament? Night Riders. Who are the champion of the tournament? Night Riders. Who are the champions of the tournament? Night Riders. Let me hear you say Trinbago Night Riders. Who are the champions of the tournament? Night Riders. Who are the champion of the tournament? Night Riders. Who are the champions of the tournament? Night Riders. Let me hear you say Trinbago Night Riders. Nicholas Puran, Night Riders. Kiran Pollard, Night Riders. Sunil Narayan, Night Riders. Andre Russell, Night Riders. Akil Hossain, Night Riders. Ali Khan, Night Riders. Darren Bravo, Night Riders. Mackenny Clark, Night Riders. Alex Hales, Night Riders. Colin Monroe, Night Riders. Joshua Study Silva, Night Riders. Yannick Karaya. They are all Trinbago Night Riders.
I feel Crazy could have do better than that one. Yeah. You know, Tom, it's just interesting that it seemed that Trinbagonians are the most difficult people to please. Yeah? It just seemed like that to me. Because we fought We fought for 9.5 years to get rid of a government. Yeah, 9.5 years to get rid of a government. And after 5 months, we bad talking that government. Eh, Tommy? Yeah, Kirby. He just appointed me with that song. Eh, Tommy?
Yep.
Make it make sense now. Yeah?
Some things just don't add up.
I don't know. So the Prime Minister had stated that they will honor any existing contracts that they have, because there was all kind of talk whether any existing contracts in the public service, right? There's all kind of old talk whether the government go honor the contracts. But there was a press release issued indicating that, yes, so take a listen.
PM, we will honor existing contracts. Prime Minister Kamla Prasad Bisesar said government will honor the existing contracts of such staff in the public service, alluding to no extra provisions of help to these workers in light of her announcement to eliminate contract employment and to fill permanent vacancies. She was replying to a question by opposition leader Penelope Beckles in the House of Representatives on September 19, filed under Prime Minister's questions. Beckles, the Arima MP, asked, given the Prime Minister's intent to eliminate contract employment from the public service, will the PM state what immediate safeguards will be put in place to ensure no interruption of pay, benefits, or pension entitlements during the transition to permanent employment? Prasad Bisesar replied, my government, as a responsible government, will abide by the terms of any contract of those persons hired by contract. We will abide by the terms of the contract. Insofar as it talks about benefits, that contract may offer benefits, pension you mentioned, entitlements, we will be guided by contract and therefore by law. Beckles, in a separate question, asked about the cost of a purported recent upgrade to the PM's residence. Prasad Bisesar replied, I say categorically there has been no official upgrade of the Prime Minister's residence. The same remains in a deplorable state. It has not been occupied, so no upgrades have been done. I make that very, very clear. So the issue of how much money was spent does not arise. She said,
see, the Prime Minister had to put Pennyweek Beckles in her place again. Oh boy.
Said the comptroller of the PM's residence under the former government requested $5 million for upgrades, but she explained why nothing has happened in this regard under her tenure. However, as a responsible government focused on fixing schools, hospitals, and police stations, that was not a priority of my government at this time. Port of Spain North and St. Anne's West MP Stuart Young, in a separate question, asked if the National Gas Company had been asked by or on behalf of the corporation's sole finance minister to pay a dividend. Prasad Bisesar replied that no such request has been made. She added, however, that I can share with this honorable House, again, some information shared to us by NGC, that there has been the payment of a dividend by NGC to the government. That was in the sum of $334 million, which was paid on June 27, 2025. She said it was a special dividend payment to the government. The proceeds of that payment was payment of a loan by T-Tech to NGC. NGC retained 20% and paid 80% to the government, as per the loan agreement. No dividend was requested to fund any deficit. PM, we will...
So there you have it. The government will honor existing contracts of such staff in the public service. Yeah? Well, again, all your money. Eh? Yeah? Well, again, all your money. Let me take this voice.
Wall Street, good night to you, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there. Well, I listen to the most amount of gober here tonight. First to begin, Andy, Lennox, and Mikey publicly stated that they never hired any negotiators to negotiate anything for them. And the mantra was, I have patience, I am not hurry. I know what we're going to get, and I am not hurry. So when people want to come here and tell the nation that what caused Andy to get sick, it's a downright lie. Because Andy keeps saying it, and Lennox, and Mikey as well, right? They never asked for no negotiators, right? And they come in here and spewing a certain nonsense. I want to tell KFC, you said you pushed down upon it. All you know by doing that, what it is, what this all you did to Mrs. Wasabi says, sir. Nobody ever asked all you to push down upon it. All you did that for your own volition. All you blocked the man, okay? And that caused a lot of Mrs. Wasabi says on them. They ignored all you. Yes, we know what it is the pundit was going to do there. Because he put it up a couple of days before on his Facebook page, what he was going to do, and he was asking people to come out and support him. He was going to call for Mrs. Bisasa to resign, step down. That's why Larry Lala and all of them were there. You see, when all you, and I'm saying this broadly, okay, want to feel all you want to change the narrative of a story, we all know what it was all about. We all know. And I want to tell Fox Islam, whoever your name is, right? Mrs. Prasad Bisasa not taking us down into the precipice of hell. No, she didn't. She pulled us back because Rowley had our toes already over the precipice to fall into hell. She pulled us back. So, and you're talking about Wall Street teachers and you were propaganda. No, it was the man who didn't know about leaks. Stopping the flow of water. He told us about propaganda. About what Eric Williams said. Nobody can find a recording yet where Eric Williams say. But you see, they figure dead man tell no tales. And again, I'm going to remind you, people out here have a very good memory. You hear? So when you want to come and talk, you go over here tonight, we will be right to correct it. And before I leave, I'm going to say it again. Lennox, Andy, and Mikey never had hired any negotiators to negotiate any contracts or anything for them. They are quite capable of speaking for themselves. And I am hearing, but as far as I know, Andy switched off his phone, so I don't know where all this conversation was coming from. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, thank you very much.
Okay. Roger says no negotiators, and regardless of that, we don't care. Caribbean sources agree. Nobody tell them to push the pundit.
Good night again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out here. I'd like to read something for you all concerning on the what Dr. Rowley said on the 23rd of July 2015 at a meeting in Princess Royal Park in Arima. He said, as we go to the polls, we recommit ourselves to reviving what we had started, which they have stopped. He outlined the port and ferry for Toko. Where was it? Moving on, he added, I have been in public life since 1980, in Parliament since 1987. I have no policy to thief government money. Every single thing I have, I can explain. But he couldn't explain how we get one Woodbrook Place and Ines Gate. Moving on, I defy any one of them today to put themselves up to scrutiny because straight because straight to Golden Grove they are going. Rowley said he had no policy for nepotism. I have no policy to make friends, especially through Section 34. Really? What he did with Malcolm Jones and A&V drilling. I have no policy to encourage criminals to use the treasury money to strengthen themselves. Oh, really? And I have no policy to go to Parliament and lie. You heard it? Straight from the horse's mouth. He had no policy to go to Parliament and lie. I wonder what he did from 2010 right up until he resigned, and he's still doing it. And we saw recently with the Interpol list. We saw recently the man apparently was born, bred, and raised on lies. But like he forgot what his grandfather told him, that lying lips are abomination to the Lord. And everything that he spoke about, the People's Partnership Government, Rowley did worse in his time in office. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Tommy, you have a call there? Tommy, you have a call?
He that was KFC. He hung up.
Okay. Hey. Let me play this song, eh? Let me play this song.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged.
Have a call, Wall Street.
Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrochen workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers money. The end is here, security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Mooney say, PNM dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making the DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. Restart the economy to help sector immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Every bite must have water 5. Roads smooth as 6. Provide people with work. UNC is making jokes. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Schedule to put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them others say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up. Seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box. PNM dead. Tell them Mooney Lal say, PNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make. Investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake. PNM dead, dead, dead. The Red Party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all SS. 1. UNC on a mission 2 to correct the school system. 3. End poverty and clean up TNT. 4. Speed up the housing process. 5. Lower taxes. 6. Revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrochen workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers money. The end is here, security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say, PNM dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. sources say, PNM dead. Tell them and they'll say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
For the avoidance of doubt, here are the facts. Some tenders offered by the state were won by companies owned by my family members. I entered politics at the national level. My entry into public life was to somehow influence the family-owned business to obtain state contracts.
Situation, Madam Speaker, where governments are in office, they come in pour like a church rat. Some of them don't want to come out of office, but when they do come out of office, they want to go out as billionaires and multi-billionaires because they believe that they are entitled to public money, they're entitled to the good life, they're entitled to that.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, let me go back to the chat. Caribbean Soul said semantics. I just like the Bacchanal sometimes. That's my entertainment. But I'm not a sicko fan right now. But right now, UNC is the better choice, so I will support them. Bernard Thomas says, Professor, let me take this call. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy, to everyone. Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy, just give me a couple of minutes here, right?
Yeah.
Right, guys, everybody listening, you know, I may be not too articulate and I don't use too much big words here, but let me explain something to everyone. If we continue going on this path and fighting each other and doing what we're doing now, let me remind all you about PNM, right? If we give back PNM a chance to run this country, we're going to get Penelope, we're going to get back Imbert, we're going to get back Brian Manning, we're going to get back Gonzalez, we're going to get back Faris, we're going to get back everyone who was there before, who was raking this country dry. And if PNM win back again, we're going to get our next 100,000 Venezuelans back in this country. If we go back, if we put back PNM again, we will go back to this dragon gas deal and we will continue paying Venezuela, not knowing non-disclosure. If we put back PNM, all the money they're borrowing on a non-disclosure, and don't forget the procurement legislation when they gutted it. And we didn't know when they purchased the boat, when they destroyed the sea bridge, when they're doing all the kickback, $1 billion for a stadium, when they open an airport and the airport not complete, when they open a wing in the hospital and spend over $1.4 billion and nothing complete. We've seen it. We've seen all the evidence. And if we want to put them back, and if all they want to do that, well, then I'm sorry for people, you know. Because if we continue to want to put back this PNM, and we've seen all them PNM ministers filthy rich, hundreds of millions of dollars, multi-millionaire, the family, the friends, the children, right? And we're going on a path here that is very strenuous because after 5 months, if we continue with this rhetoric, all what we fight for the past 10 years, right, will be in vain. So if we want to go down that rabbit hole again, and if all I don't want to see Let me tell you something. For the past 10 years, when all these schools were finishing secondary school, where they was getting placed, you didn't see URP and CPEP and the forestries. There was when the UNC leave for the people partnership, it was less than 10,000. Now it's over 40, 50,000 people. Because that's all the PNM land people who hold on to. And education, how many schools are let destroyed? How much children was failing school for they stopped give the laptop, they cut the gate, they close down all the institutes. When they go in the hospital, they can't get treated, they can't get a bed for the pandemic. We see the dismal destruction the PNM do. How many people, how much people upon in a white tent? And you want to go back down in that road? Let me tell you something. I'll put back PNM, I'll get 150,000 Venezuelans coming here, you know. And it would not be Trinidad again, and Venezuela will take over this country. So you go ahead and all support that. The only thing they'll do for you is the bill a library, the bill a police station cost nearly $60 million. I swear there's a hotel. They destroy tourism in Tobago. They make it so unaffordable that people, the domestic tourism from Trinidad can't go even go to Tobago. To go to Tobago is a luxury now. And we want to fix back all this. We want to make people have a choice of living. We want people to have disposable income. We want to make the country back circulation. Everybody was getting deprived of Forex. Now, even when your family from America said it, you know, barriers for you, you had to go and pay $5,000 and $6,000 to clear because they're adding tax, to bring property tax, when you could even afford to pay, and that is what I want. People, let you wake up now. We have a local government election now, and if it were a clean sweep, all them potholes, all them drainage, all them schools, you'll get community policing, you'll get everything. People, please, 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 let me get the act together. Thank you very much, Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy, and everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat. Send your closing voice notes and put your closing quotes. Tommy, did you hear I was playing that song the other time when you took a call? Did you hear I was playing the song? You didn't hear it?
Yes.
Yeah, but it was playing over the call.
And so are you hearing me?
Say that again. Say that
Are you
again.
hearing me?
No, I'm hearing you, but I was asking you.
You're not hearing.
You're not hearing me? You're not hearing me? Okay, all right.
I heard you say I was asking you, and I didn't hear what you say after that.
No, because I was asking if you didn't hear I was playing this song when you took the call, when you took KFC call. Because the song was playing over when I started playing the song, you took the call. And the song was playing over the call.
I didn't put him on hold. I didn't put him on hold.
No, you didn't put him on hold, you had him on. So it looked like if I was playing the song over his call. But the song was playing, and I tell you, put him on hold. All right, no see.
I had him on hold for the longest, you know, and then when I finally decided to answer him, he hung up.
Yeah. We are I'm taking no more calls for the night. No more calls for the night. No more calls. No more calls for the night. Let me leave everything right there. We go pick it up again tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. No more calls for the night. All right? That is it. That is it. Because we had to stop this back and forth. This back and forth, all of us trying to accomplish the same thing and going back and forth with each other does not accomplish anything. It serves actually no purpose. And I'm not going to encourage it no more. That is it. All right? So we go start afresh tomorrow. We'll start afresh tomorrow. All right?
When UNC wins, everybody wins. When UNC wins, Trinbago wins. Trinbago wins. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Tell your neighbor, tell your friend, now is the time to rise and shine. Tell your mother, tell your father, now is the time to decide. If you want leaders who can build, place your ex by the rising sun. If you want leaders who can lead properly, place your ex by the rising sun. On election day, vote UNC. One love, one team, one hope, one dream. On election day, vote UNC. One love, one team, one hope, one dream. When UNC wins, everybody wins. When UNC wins, Trinbago wins. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Vote for peace. Vote for love. Vote for hope. Vote for change. When UNC wins, everybody wins.
Folks, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington and you. We're going to take that break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap up. Stick on.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can always reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And like the professor said, please share the live when you come in.
Okay.
Thank you.
My closing quote.
Begins. Lord, I surrender to you this new week that begins. I place before you every day, every decision, and every step, asking that all be guided by your perfect will. Go before me, Lord, opening doors I cannot open, tearing down walls I cannot tear down, and canceling every plan of the enemy against my life. Remove the obstacles and cover me with your protection. Let this be a week of peace, of victories, and of miracles. Raise up new opportunities, and if one door closes, let another, greater and more powerful, be opened by your hands. Guide me with wisdom, fill me with courage to face challenges, and strengthen my faith so I will never give up. I declare that I do not walk alone. You are my refuge and my fortress. Your presence sustains me, your spirit renews me, and your mighty hand leads me to victory. Bless my family, guard my home, and pour out your grace over us. In the name of Jesus, I pray and give thanks, for I know you are already ahead of everything. Amen. If you also surrender...
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to stay where I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
Paul McCartney says, we learn to live, we learn to give each other what we need to survive together, alive. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look at that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. We'll see each other tomorrow right here in the village. Till then, good night.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
Okay, let me see closing quotes. Donna Alexander says, remember to take care of yourself. Sometimes you get too busy taking care of others that you forgot you are important too. Good night. Feel the peace of the night with all your heart. Relax and have a good night rest. Sweet dreams. Thank you, Donna. That's it. Okay. Monty Steve says, Caribbean Soul, how old were you when you voted in 2015? Why you voted the first time in that year, don't have to give your exact age. Could your age range? Secondly, how soon lost your job when the PNM came in? Santa Cruz says to the PNM haters, continue hating, nobody cares. Santa Cruz says, till tomorrow, God willing, stay blessed, stay dry and stay hydrated. PNM Fox say, Anna Munsami, Sharon Felix is a director in a family company. Caribbean Soul closing comment, the day you plant seed is not the day you eat fruits. Be patient and keep watering. Yeah, boy. You have to look at the, you know what? I want to close. I'll go close with this one, the bamboo tree. I'll go close with that one, bamboo tree. Okay, hold on. The bamboo tree, I want to close with that one. My Santa Cruz closing comment, holding grudges doesn't make you strong. It makes you better. Forgiveness don't make you weak, it frees you. Let me see if I could get something here. Okay, I want to play that tomorrow. YouTube shows this one. All right, let me see. Chinese bamboo tree. Here we go. Chinese bamboo tree. Hold on. I want to play something for you guys before we go here. Listen to this, right? I want you all to listen to this before you go tonight. So I'm playing this for you guys. So folks, we're going to see you same WZYE time, same WZYE channel, and I'm going out with this motivational speech here. Take a listen to this.
In the Far East, they have something that's called the Chinese bamboo tree. The Chinese bamboo tree takes 5 years to grow. And when they go through a process of growing it, they have to water and fertilize the ground where it is every day. And it doesn't break through the ground until the 5th year. Okay? But once it breaks through the ground, within 5 weeks, it grows 90 feet tall. Now the question is, does it grow 90 feet tall in 5 weeks or 5 years? The answer is obvious. It grows 90 feet tall in 5 years. Because at any time that person stopped watering and nurturing and fertilizing that dream, that bamboo tree would have died in the ground. And I can see people coming out talking to a guy out there watering and fertilizing the ground that's not showing anything. Hey, what you doing? You've been out here a long time, man. And the conversation in the neighborhood is, you growing a Chinese bamboo tree, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Well, even Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder can see ain't nothing showing. You know that's how people are going to do you? So how long you been working on this? How long have you been working on your dreams? And you have nothing to show. This is all you got to show. People are going to do that to you. And some people, ladies and gentlemen, they stop because they don't see instant results. It doesn't happen quickly. They stop. Oh, no. You got to keep on watering your dream. And when it began to happen, they stopped laughing. They said, look, whoa, look here. Look how, hey, man, you know, I know you can do it. Look here, you got a job here? See, during those hard times, we didn't know how you're going to make payroll. During those times when you fail and things didn't work out, they were nowhere to be found. But you know what I discovered? When you're working at your dream, somebody said the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Oh, it's sweet to you. It's good to you. Why? See, when it's hard and there's a struggle, see, what you become in the process is more important than the dream. That's far more important. The kind of person you become, the character that you build, the courage that you develop, the faith that you're manifesting. Oh, it's something that you get up in the morning, you look yourself in the mirror, you're a different kind of person. You walk with a different kind of spirit. And people know that you know what life is, that you have embraced life. You know it was hard, but you did it hard.